crushing the billions as on socks.
It's on you?
So independent, I might buy catch. I might not stop. Place cap. 76 floors, you can call me the doc. Hey, remember the doc played 76? Dr. J. So I got the 76th floor in the joint. So I like 76 floors, you can call. Whatever.
I-97 Jay-Z. You know
Say
what
when.
it is.
Say when. Inspired by Bosky, I'm a chariots of fire. Everybody took shots, hit my body up, I'm tired. Build me up, break me down, and build me up again. They like Hov, he need you back, so kill your ass again. Hov got flow, though he's no big in Pac, but he's close. I'm posting when they got me fighting gold. Man. Yo! Same show they night you, they gon' good night you with. That's only half if they like you. They ain't even a half what they might do. Don't believe me, ask Michael. See Martin, see Malcolm. You see Biggie, see Pac, see success in his outcome. See Jesus, see Judas. See Caesar, see Brutus. See success is like suicide. Suicide is a suicide. If you succeed, prepare to be crucified. Media medals, niggas sue you, you settle. Every step you take, they remind you ghetto. So it's tough being Bobby Brown. To be Bobby then, you gotta be Bobby now. Now the question is to have had and lost better than not having it. Man. Turn that up.
Yo!
Turn up for me.
I-97, you heard? You know what it is, Funk Flex Jay-Z.
Yeah. Everybody wanna be the king, the shots ring, you laying in the balcony with holes in your dream, or you Malcolm X'd out, get distracted by screams. Everybody get channel my jeans. Everybody look at you strange, say you change, like you work that hard to stay the same, Game stayed the same, the name changes, so it's best for those to not overdose on being famous. Most kings get driven so insane that they try to hit the same vein that Kurt Cobain did. No dangerous, so shameless, invited to the inner sanctum of your chambers. Low chain them as the enemies approach, so raise your drawbridge and drown them in the moat. In the spirit I'm evoking, hold on. Everybody screaming they want the old Hov, but the new improved Hov hit like Alvin Pujols. Everybody wanna hear me talk that money like Phil Rizzuto, but my mind is on Pluto. Bills that I do fold, I now invest on trying to find some loopholes in the IRS. Where I used to have a few hoes, I am just concentrating on making a new hoe through sex. I've awakened just in trying to school those, boot those, trying to follow in my shoes with juice bros. Better adhere to this text where you go. Broke, spending more than you've accrued on silly baguettes. I know silly baguettes, silly, you're learning your own. At least my conscience is clear, I'm no longer steering you wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with baguettes after you get a home. Take care of your home, you can go back and I'm getting courted by the bosses. The Eggers and Doug Moss, Jimmy Eyes and Lee Orrs. Gotta be more than the courses. They respecting my mind now. Just a matter of time now. Operation take over corporate, make over offices, then take over all of it. Please may these words be recorded and serve as testimony that I saw it all before it came to fruition. Sort of a premonition. Uncontrollable hustler's ambition, alias superstition, like Stevie. The writing's on the wall like my lady, right, baby? Thought over force, but y'all thought I was crazy, maybe like a fox from KG. The more successful, the more stressful, the more and more I transform the golden gecko. In the race to $1 billion, got my face to the ceiling, got my knees on the floor. Please, Lord, forgive him. Has he lost his religion? His degree gon' get him. He's having heaven on earth, will his wings still fit him? I got the Forbes on my living room floor, and I'm so dope to the motherfucker. I want more. Times most influential was impressive, especially since I wasn't in the artist section. Had me with the builders and the titans, had me right with Booty Bird out. Billionaire boys and some dudes you never heard of. Word up on Madison Ave, I'm a cash cow. Word down on Wall Street, homie, you get the cash out. IPO Hov, no need for reverse merger. The boy money talk, no need to converse further. The baby blue mad back like I own Gerber. Ballroom, I'm lifting your skirt up. The corporate take.
It's the mayor. Welcome to Showface News. You call me what you want. Just don't call me woke. You're now rocking with the town favorite, Showface News. It's Big Gotham, the real New York mayor, F. Eric Adams. And without further ado, all the way from Flushing, Queens, we got the one and only Sue Young. Stop playing. Come on, gang. You heard? Swerve to Sue Young, gang. Stop playing. Listen, Blueface in jail, man. Blueface going to jail. Champs, it's getting wild out here. I didn't even know bro was about to get locked up or sentenced. Well, I guess this is good news. I'm not gonna say it is. I mean, we don't wish jail on nobody, but then again, bro been tweaking. You know what I'm saying? But we do got that footage, man. We got the full court footage. I'm hoping this is actually the full court footage. Anyway, we gonna check it out. We gonna run it back. It did get a little crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Like, there's some historic things that happen here. Make sure y'all hit the like and share the video, gang. You're reading the vibe. Stop playing. Come on, gang. Come on, gang.
Fully reiterated the terms of the negotiation. I think since Mr. Ports went into some of the detail, I think it's important for the court to have some context and understand why this negotiation is the way it is. While it is certainly true that Mr. Traylor was involved in a fight with people at the strip club, Mr. Porter was not involved in that fight. And what happened later was Mr. Traylor went to his vehicle and then drove very slowly up to a group of people who he felt had aggrieved him in the fight and rolled down his window and displayed a firearm, causing other people to jump back. And then he sped into a group of people, ended up hitting a woman and hitting other cars, and then took off. And that's at the moment when the conduct from our client occurs. So while I'm not here to minimize it in any way, it's dangerous, there is no doubt, but there is a lot from Mr. Traylor that led up to this. And I think the court should also be aware Mr. Traylor is suing Mr. Porter, the nightclub. The nightclub is being sued by the woman who got hit by Mr. Traylor. I mean, there is a lot of moving parts here. But then Mr. Traylor met up with friends over at Town Center in a parking lot, didn't call the police. He was in his employer's work truck, and he must have realized the next day that he needed to explain why he got into an accident and hit these other cars in his employer's work truck, and only then did he decide to make a police report. And he did have some kind of a graze wound on his hand. And again, no one here to minimize that. I think the court needs to understand that there's a dynamic here. I think because of the civil litigation, Mr. Porter's probably going to opt not to address the court, but I'll let him decide that. The negotiation is reasonable given the circumstances of this case. The other incident that Mr. Ports references has to do with taking a cell phone from a woman, and that is who was filming him, and the woman was actually punched by a female colleague of Mr. Porter's. But again, not trying to minimize. You know, we didn't come in here to minimize. We came in here to say that the negotiation is reasonable and the court should follow it. He does live in California and will be seeking interstate compact transfer under the interstate compact agreement. We believe that an underlying sentence of 12 to 36 months is appropriate versus the state's position of 4 to 10. There is no restitution request in this case. I noted from the probation report, and I assume
this is gonna be off topic. Why in the world do he got a neighbor? First of all, listen, you don't even like neighborhood Crips. Why you got a Yankee jacket on, champ? You don't even like neighbor. That's a neighbor. The only gang members that wear Yankees anything is neighborhood Crips, champ. You wearing the ops clothing, champ. Respectfully, this is op. You have on op clothing, champ. This is not a live video that I'm reacting to. This video happened some hours ago. No, this is not live at all. It's not live, guys. Salute to the chat. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. Share the video, gang. But why do Blueface got on op clothes, man? That's neighborhood. Hit the like, share the video, man. Come on.
That's because Mr. Trailer is going to pursue his remedies in some civil suit. And it does appear that Mr. Porter has credit time served for 22 days by my read of the probation report. So we would ask that the court, I don't think that there's any opposition to the order out. I thought that the strip corridor ended at Sahara.
I did too, and that's why I was curious to see if there was a separate order related, because I think what the focus is if he's going to be interstate compacting, obviously,
Right.
Limited issue there, but if he's going to be here, the request being made that to the extent casinos and sort of those environments might be not appropriate for probation.
Right.
I understand the ask. I just want.
I ain't even gonna say it. I ain't even gonna do it, y'all. Salute to Dusty Rhodes, though, you heard? Salute to Dusty Rhodes, you heard? WWE legend, you heard? Hit the like, share the video. We ain't even gonna disclose what that means. Hit the like, share the video.
To see how it covered it, and they know that they've changed it somewhat recently, and I don't have a copy of it here. That's why
if you wanted to include it to strip corridor to the 95, that's fine. I think you could just say it that way. I just don't think that the traditional order out region covers downtown.
But he's not otherwise seeking to not have the order out or be employed in those areas or anything like that.
We're not opposing it. He doesn't live here, and it's fine, and that's fine.
Mr. Porter, is there anything that you would like to say on your own behalf today? I appreciate that you have the other matter pending, but it's up to you entirely. This is your opportunity to say something, but there's certainly no obligation. Okay. Mr. Porter's going to decline to speak on his own behalf today.
Your Honor, I'm sorry, I forgot. Ms. Wildeveld is reminding me. There's one thing in the PSI that's not accurate.
Okay.
In the criminal history, it shows that there's a restraining order. That was dismissed.
Which page are we looking? 3 or 4?
Yeah, I think page 4. It's
At the bottom of the page.
It's at the very bottom, supplemental information. That restraining order was dismissed in August.
All right, it looks like it just had, when they found that the original expiration term, they were not aware that it had been dismissed.
Right,
I did not
yeah.
rely on that in any way for today's purposes,
Okay.
primarily focusing on the prior history and candor, the weapon history, but we'll make that note for the record here today, that although there apparently was a protective order, that it's not currently operative.
Okay, great, thank you.
It's time now to hear from Mr. Traylor. Are you ready to come up, sir?
They go to Rat.
Do you want to be at council table or at the podium?
Here's the Rat, champ. The Rat is approaching. Hold on, gang.
Come on up. Before you give your testimony, the clerk will speak. Swear you in before you speak.
Wait till you see what he did after, because he did some this same guy did some nonsense after the fact. Wait till y'all see what he did. Hit the like, share the video. We're gonna get to that soon.
Please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in this section shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
Please state your full name, spelling your first and last name for the record.
Kentavious Traylor, KentaB as in boy, IUS, last name Traylor, TRAYLOR.
And Mr. Traylor, what is your testimony today for the court?
So first of all, I just want to start by saying thank you, Judge. I'm just completely disappointed in this complete process, actually. From the DA to his representation, to him, to everything. It's just all been a complete drop of the ball on my end. I have complete lost faith in the justice system. This crime has done nothing but take a toll on my life since the day it happened. I haven't been able to get work. Everything has gone down the drain. I just feel like this has not been done on my case. I mean, this hasn't been done on my behalf. I know people who get more time for stealing bubble gum, honestly. I know people who do more time for stealing TVs than they do for shooting somebody. I'm just completely disappointed in all of this. Yeah, I hate the way my name was ridiculed in the social media before I could even find out about it. Like I said, just this complete process has been a complete drop of the ball. Yeah, that's all I got to say about it. It's a complete drop of the ball, and that's it. It is what it is.
And Mr. Trailer, I really appreciate you expressing the frustrations that you have, and I know that the outcome here today won't change that because what the negotiation is has a certain range of sentence and a certain
but
aspect
even that, like I said, I feel like those terms and conditions, I know myself included, would have more than that for domestic violence, for this or that. He has this going over multiple states, multiple this, multiple that. You guys are arguing semantics on can he come here to make money, and so he doesn't deserve to be here. He doesn't deserve to be out and walking around. He doesn't deserve any of that, honestly. But because he has a little bit of money and a little bit of a name, you guys are going to give him that, and that's okay. But just at the end of the day, like I said, I just want to say my piece, and like I said, I'm completely disappointed in all of this.
Bro wanted him to do life for getting grazed in the hand. The bullet grazed your hand, champ. You didn't get smoked. To be fair, you might have not even needed a hospital visit. The man grazed your hand, champ. You acting like he about to do death, like you want him to do death row. You know what I'm saying? Now what happened was, it was kind of what Blueface did was in self-defense though. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like, oh, bro was an innocent victim. Nah, bro did some nonsense. That's why he ended up getting his hand grazed. Feel me? Like, dog. Hit the light. You want this man to get hit with 25 to life for grazing your hand. What you think, you Meg the Stallion, nigga? You ain't Megan, nigga. Your name is Contavious, whatever your last name, Trailer. You know what I mean? You ain't Megan, nigga. Hit the like, share the video. Come on, champ.
Understood. Mr. Trailer, and I'm not trying to convince you anything otherwise, and I'm not having a dialogue with you here. I'm just trying to give you the wrap up here that we are going to conclude this case. It sounds like you have another process pending. So
but that has nothing to do with how I feel about this in general.
Again, not a dialogue. I'm just sharing some information with you, okay? I understand that. I'm not trying to convince you of anything different. I'm trying to tell you that we're going to complete this process here today. To the extent that it closes out this process, good or bad, obviously bad from your perspective, it will close it out. And I hope that you'll use the other process to find whatever relief it is that you are seeking, not meaning whatever I presuppose any outcome there, but just that there is another avenue. And the court is going to act within the parameters of what it has here and bring this matter to a close. But I can assure you, I'm not giving anybody any breaks because of any status they have or money they have. I'm working within a system and within a negotiation, and I trust my counsel to make negotiations for reasons, and I appreciate that that's not going to sit well with you. I just thank you for your time here today and letting us know how you feel about it.
Yes, ma'am.
Because that's important.
That was an important way of saying you need to go sit down and relax, champ. You peep that tone, nigga. You peep the tonality there. Listen to that tone, champ. That's a you need to go sit down, champ. Just be glad you're getting sentenced. Sit down, champ. Respectfully. Have a seat, bro. You dig? You're doing too much. Right? Just be glad that he's getting sentenced. He grazed your hand. Do you want a band-aid, champ? All right? That's basically what's being said here. All right? Hit the like, share the video. Come on.
Yep.
Thank you, Mr. Taylor. You may take your seat if you wish to stay. At this time, the court will proceed with the sentencing of Mr. Porter, and as per negotiations, we will go ahead. I'm going to give an opportunity of probation to Mr. Porter. Same discussion with you, Mr. Porter, that I had with another gentleman this morning. You are here and doing probation here unless and until you are affirmatively approved, meaning given actual permission by the parole probation department to travel out of state, whether it be a travel pass initially or your interstate compact, but you have to be here doing your probation. And I'm going to go through the terms and conditions and your underlying sentence and all the specifics. And I want to emphasize something here before I even get to that point. I don't typically go through the standard conditions of probation one by one because I don't feel it's necessary. I note that they're applicable and then figure when you go through your orientation process and all that. Someone who has some prior history may be familiar already with some of those things. But the main point that I have for you here is the weapons, is the guns. You know you cannot have guns. There's no confusion on that point. And if you choose to roll with guns, then that's your choice. But I will tell you, if you get caught doing that, you get brought back here on any kind of probation violation, especially anything involving weapon, I will not hesitate to put you in prison for a significant period of time. You are playing with your liberty, your life, obviously, but you're playing with your liberty if you're gonna have guns and do anything that's gonna violate your probation in that regard. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't want there to be any confusion. I hear people who say things about, I didn't realize I couldn't, do this or that or have pictures with them or whatever. No, 0 guns around you where you are of any kind. And that needs to be quite clear. Somebody just...
I can't answer that question. I don't know about all that. All I know is that they sentenced the man today. Okay? I don't know if they gave him time to go. I don't know nothing about that. All I know is that they sentenced that man today. That's information that I can't tell you. However, your boy's definitely getting locked up for a little bit of time. Maybe 2 years, maybe less. Who knows, man? This ain't really no real. You think he gonna do like 2 to 5? Like, nah, bro. This ain't no federal offense. This is just regular court shit. So Blueface probably be out of jail in like a year. Let's be honest. Blueface will be back next year around this time, if anything. I hit the like button and share the video. Let's keep it going.
Just handed me the order out, and it looks like Sahara to Russell does not cover downtown. So I'm gonna account for that. So I'm going to adjudicate Mr. Porter this time guilty of discharge firearm at or into occupied structure via aircraft or watercraft. His underlying sentence will be a minimum of 24, maximum of 60 months in Nevada Department of Corrections, suspended with probation not to exceed 36 months. He will have to pay the $25 return assessment fee, $3 DNA question fee, $150 DNA analysis fee. As we noted, no restitution being requested. We do have, I'm not going to impose a fine. I do have the standard conditions of probation, as I noted, including any weapon requirements applicable. Special conditions will include, and we'll just start there because that was the discussion, that he is ordered to stay out of the strip corridor, and he's also ordered to stay out of any gating facility, institutions, or what would be indicated as the downtown corridor, the equivalent of the strip corridor. So effectively, and again, until he interstate compacts, he can only be in those areas if he has work application or some other legitimate basis to be there, not as a pastime, as a just killing time in areas in any way, shape, or form. And so the order out is for the strip corridor and the downtown corridor. We will also require him to have no contact whatsoever with Mr. Traylor or his family. I appreciate that. It sounds like
Nigga not even going to jail. I figured it was some probation. They acting like bro really got locked up. Like, yeah, bro about to do like 24 to 60 months. Yeah, champ. Like, nah. They on probation, champ. So yeah, that's why bro was mad, because bro ain't really getting locked up for real.
like others are having contact, I'm not going to say on your behalf, but directly, I mean, you're directing it, but clearly that's happening. To the extent that there can be any effort to ensure that Mr. Traylor is not being harassed for this situation or having contact, so be it. But your obligation is no contact that you initiate or that you initiate through anyone else by any means or medium of any kind. We want you to understand that I think impulse control counseling would benefit here as well to make better choices in the future in these circumstances. No use, possession, or control of alcohol or drugs, that includes marijuana. I take that very seriously for all probationers, so we have compliant probation. I want you to have structure to your probation, so full-time employment is required. Comply with any curfew that may be imposed. Report within 48 hours, so no later than Wednesday, to the probation department to get started on the process. Do not take for granted that you need to be doing all of these things and that somehow someone's going to look the other way on that. You need to report, you need to be compliant at all times. And in addition to the standard search clauses, I have one special search clause that any digital storage media that you have access to or use, including computers, handheld communication devices, network applications, associated with devices, Social media remote search services are also used to search. You must provide all passwords, unlock codes, and account information associated with those items with or without a search warrant at the request of Division of Parole and Probation or its agents. As to the count 2 adjudication, that is the battery misdemeanor. I'll see this magistrate give you credit for time served, so your probation is only going forward on the 1 count. But you do have a significant sentence hanging over your head. It's not the max the state asked for, but it is still significant. I'm not undermining any of your prior history. I'm looking at this case and the circumstances as I understand them, but I do want to be clear that, again, I will not hesitate for you to spend a significant amount of time in prison in the state of Nevada if you do not comply with this probation in all respects, and you do not stay away from those weapons, and any of that comes to light for us, all right? I think the other counts were already dismissed out of the negotiation, but to the extent counts 1 and 3 had not been dismissed, I believe those should be dismissed today.
Yeah.
And then if there were any, other counts found over prior to that, those would also be dismissed today. Is there anything that we did not cover?
I don't think so, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
I had a bond. I mean,
Yes.
bond. So yeah, didn't forget
Yes.
that. Thank you for the clerk catching that.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Nice seeing you.
I have
drugs,
accepted
no
the
alcohol.
matter on page 13.
Oh, champ. You can't get high off your own supply. You heard? And
So for revocation
no
consideration.
bad. You heard?
Good morning, Your Honor. Jack, you can't.
No alcoholic bevs for you, gang. Sorry, champ. Now, the victim. The victim. Let's talk about the victim. Here's what bro was on. Check it out, champ. Look what he was doing, champs. Look at this bozo. In court, took the self. Yo, bro, this is just one. There's more, champs. There's more, champs. This guy took a selfie at the podium, taking a flick. Well, you clout chasing, champ. You clout chasing. What was this for? There's more though, champs. There's more. Look at what this bozo was on. You know what I'm saying? He says, I should have slapped him in the back. I should have slapped the back of this nigga head and his Humpty Dumpty ass. Like, what? Hey, yo, what you mean Humpty Dumpty ass? Like, what? Whose man's is this? Like, bro, where's energy when you got your hand grazed, brother? Like, what are you talking about? Bro was in court taking flicks for social media, like. And in this case, I kind of see why whatever happened to you, champ. Because it's the type of person you are, bro. You was on this, bro. Everybody gonna forget this happened within the next couple hours, bro. You about to get your not even 15 minutes of fame. You're gonna get your 5 seconds of fame. We ain't even gonna go to 15 minutes. We're gonna give you 5 seconds to get it together. Cause this is like, bro, really? This is what you was on in the courtroom? That's what you came to court for? This nigga's so dusty. That nigga got more money than you. This nigga's so dusty. This nigga got more bread than you. You mad because you got hit? Bro, well, maybe if you wasn't tweaking, that wouldn't happen. They said you hit a pedestrian. They said you was out there wilding. You dig? And that's why you ended up getting into that situation, because you was bugging. You dig? But yeah, this guy came to court to clout chase, bro. How you come to court to clout chase is nasty work. I ain't never heard of a victim coming to court to get selfies like this shit. Like, what we doing, gang? You came to court to take a selfie, nigga, and call a nigga out his name? Like, bro, get out of here, dog. You look corny, man. And you told, too. How you gonna call somebody this and you told on them? I wanted more justice. I know people who steal bubble gum and paper clips who get more time than this, or who get penalized more than this. I am not satisfied with the decision. It's because he has status and money. Like, shut up, nigga. You know what I mean? And then you out here making nasty fake threats. Talking about you gonna slap bro in the back of the neck. Like, get out of here, dog. Like, what are you talking about? I should slap him in the back. Like, you're not gonna do it though. Stop talking about what you're gonna do. You're not gonna do anything. You came there for clout. You came there because you thought you was gonna figure out some way to get a come up on social media. You're a bozo, bro. Call the police. Now all of a sudden you gonna do this, that, and the third. Don't nobody believe you, nigga. Don't nobody believe you, nigga. You a victim. Shut up. You was a whole victim. Nah, he a clout gang. He ain't an internet gangster. He a clout gangster. This is clout gangster movements. We gotta get rid of the internet. Internet gangster is too old. That's like early 2000s. What about the clout gangsters, champ? He a clout gangster. He a clout demon. He a clout gangster. Cause he wouldn't have did any of this. This is a clout gangster. Internet gangster's too old. We shouldn't even be using that term no more. Say that for MySpace days or something. How about clout gangsters, champ? This is clout gang behavior. This is super duper clout goon, clout thug behavior. I should slap the back of this nigga head. It's Humpty Dumpty. Like, yo, pause on the Humpty Dumpty, bro. What we doing, bro? Super pause on Humpty. Like, why are you even saying this? This is weird. This is a very weird post you did, gang. Respectfully, you know, clout gangster movements, and yeah, this is nasty, bro. Like, you was better off just staying home and watching it on stream or something. Respectfully, like, I wouldn't have said nothing. Take the L, bro. That's all I could tell you. Take the L. You're not about to do nothing, bro. You dig? You not about to do nothing to this man, and you didn't. So I suggest you should have just stayed home. You didn't have to come to court, bro. You came in for clout reasons. So you had your phone out. Nigga took a picture at the podium. What type of nigga you know gonna take a picture at the podium like this, bro? First of all, as long as I've been alive, and I've been to a few courtrooms in my day, I don't even think you allowed to put your phone not even supposed to be on in the courtroom. I mean, at least in New York State, they don't let you have your phone on in the court. You gotta turn your phone off for you in the courtroom in New York. At least in my knowledge. I don't know how Nevada is, but bro really had to take a selfie. Nigga took a selfie at the podium. Like, what's really good, bro? You feel me? Y'all niggas, some of y'all who been in court, like, who really been in court for stuff, like, you know, your phone ain't supposed to be in it. You know, I on the real. But those of y'all who, like, I don't know how he got that in there. You dig? I don't know how he got that in there. Cause like I said, in the courtroom, your phone supposed to be off. How your phone still on and how you was able to do that and nobody said nothing to him. Like, nobody escorted bro out the courtroom or nothing. You dig? Word. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's what I'm saying. Like, type time. How was this possible, man? This wild work. That's what I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. I ain't never seen nobody do this. This is different. You dig? Something ain't something ain't adding up. Something ain't adding up with that. I'm gonna keep it G with you. I'm like, bro, how in the world you was able to get your phone in there and take a selfie and nobody said nothing, bro? Nobody said nothing to bro. That's weird, right? That's interesting. But look, gang, we gonna be live again later. Don't worry. We got more coverage on other things. Tupac's stepbrother was on CNN talking about justice is served. I guess he thinks justice is served. You know what I'm saying? I guess he thinks justice is served. But yeah, we're gonna have more content later, man. I want y'all to make sure y'all hitting that like button, sharing the video. You heard? Share the video. But you already know the public service announcement at all times is to make sure you stop playing. So respectfully, we beg you to stop playing. But we have a lot more content on the way. But respectfully, and niggas need to hit that like button and stop playing. Respectfully, that's all I'm gonna tell you. Chill out.